The war didn't begin with bombs. It began with silence and a promise broken. In 1919, after World War I, the world gathered to make sure such a disaster would never happen again. Germany was defeated, humiliated, and punished by the Treaty of Versailles. Its army was crushed, its economy strangled, and its people told they alone were to blame. On paper, it was peace. In reality, it was a slow-burning fuse. Germany's streets filled with hunger, anger, and shame. Money became worthless, pride collapsed, and in moments like these, history has a pattern. People don't look for truth, they look for someone to blame. That's when a voice rose from the chaos. Adolf Hitler promised what the treaty had taken away: dignity, strength, and greatness. He spoke of betrayal and revenge, of enemies within and beyond borders. To a broken nation, his words felt like hope. By the early 1930s, Germany handed him power, not by force, but by belief. And once power was secured, democracy quietly disappeared. But Germany was not alone in its anger. Across Europe and Asia, nations were restless. Italy, under Benito Mussolini, dreamed of rebuilding the Roman Empire. Japan, hungry for resources and power, expanded aggressively into China and Southeast Asia. These countries believed the same thing: the world was theirs to take, if they were bold enough. Meanwhile, the nations meant to protect peace, the victors of World War I, hesitated. Britain and France were tired of war. Scarred by memories of trenches and mass graves, they chose compromise over confrontation. When Hitler broke treaty after treaty, rearming Germany, marching into forbidden lands, they looked away. Each silence encouraged him further. Then came the spark. In September 1939, German forces stormed into Poland. Tanks rolled, planes screamed overhead, and cities burned. This time, the world could not look away. Britain and France declared war. World War II had begun. But this was not just a war of borders. It was a war of ideas. Nazi Germany believed in racial superiority. Millions of Jews, along with Roma, disabled people, political opponents, and others, were marked as enemies. Ghettos became camps. Camps became killing centers. The Holocaust unfolded not in chaos, but with chilling organization. 6 million Jews were murdered while much of the world remained unaware or unwilling to act. The war spread like wildfire. Germany swept through Europe. Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, pulling the United States into the conflict. Africa, Asia, the oceans, the skies, no place was untouched. Science itself became a weapon, ending with atomic bombs over Hiroshima and Nagasaki. By 1945, the cost was unimaginable. Cities reduced to rubble. Over 60 million lives lost. Empires collapsed. Families erased. So why did World War II happen? Because punishment replaced healing after World War I. Because fear was ignored when it first whispered. Because leaders chose delay over action. And because ordinary people believed dangerous promises when hope was scarce. World War II didn't start overnight. It was built, decision by decision, silence by silence. And that is why remembering it matters. Because history rarely repeats with noise. It returns quietly, asking the same questions again